Hey guys, good to see you after a long time. I'm going to make a special recipe for you guys, which is a homegrown vegetable from our allotment. This is the first vegetable my husband grown, and it's a marrow. So here is the marrow that he helped me to cut. And with that, I'll be using these beautiful prawns. And what I've done, I've cut the vegetable out in dice like that. Only I used half of that. And these are the ingredients that I'll be using. So this is half of that marrow that I've cut into little dice square pieces, half of it. And with that, these are the prawn. I've used a medium size full bag, which I've got from our local Asian store. And here is the other ingredients. I've got a tablespoon of turmeric and chili, paprika, cumin seed, coriander seed, curry powder, and salt to your taste. And here is a whole onion that I have blended and made into a paste like that. Followed by, here is, I've got a full garlic and some vegetable oil, which is 7 spoon, and 3 red chilies. So these are all my ingredients to make this dish. And this is a vegetable dish I'm going to make, but I'm going to use prawn with it, but you guys can, minus the prawn. So here goes the oil in a nice decent pot, so you can mix your ingredients well instead of mashing it up. So here is my oil gone in. To that I am adding the onion paste that I've made earlier. So what I will do to that, just stir it up first, and then I've added 2 frozen pieces of garlic and ginger, which is optional. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I've added it, and I've cooked it well till it was nice and golden brown. As you guys know me, that I like to cook my onion a nice and golden brown, so it gives a lovely smell and flavor. So there it is, nice and golden brown. The water dried up. So what I'm going to do is now next add a little bit of hot boiled water from the kettle, so it is nice and moist. So here it is, lovely little bit of water that I've added. And to that, what I'll be using is next my spices that I showed you earlier. So here is all the spices gone in, and I'm mixing that really well. So it's looking lovely and colorful, and it smells really great too. So to that, I'm adding a little bit more water so you can start seeing the gravy that's forming. So I'm cooking the gravy, and it is looking really amazing. To that, I've added a bit more water, so you guys add water according to how much you need, just a little bit at a time. So here is the water, and the gravy is perfectly ready. So I'm cooking that till the water is dried up, and you can see the oil has almost separated. So it's nicely cooked. And what I'm going to do is next add the next main ingredient, which is the prawn. Here is the lovely prawn going in. You can make this dish just with prawn like that, but the whole idea is I'm going to cook it with my marrow. That marrow that I talked about earlier is homegrown from our allotment that my husband grew on this year, first crops from our garden. So here is the prawn. I'm covering that up. I'm going to let it cook for a couple of minutes, and this is how it's looking after a few minutes. Ready. You can actually eat it like that. It's ready to be eaten. But what I'm going to do now is add my vegetables, those beautiful yummy vegetables. So vegetables going to go in. Here it is. People who doesn't like vegetable on his own, this is another tricky tricks that add some prawn or some other ingredient that you like, maybe chicken, and it will taste amazing, so it won't be so boring. So I'm going to mix the marrow up with the prawn and the sauce that I've made, and I covered it up and let it cook for a few minutes. So this is how it's looking. Because I covered it up, it created some steam and it released some water, so it is looking wonderful, and it smells very nice too. So I'm going to let this cook for a few more minutes, and the water that came out of the vegetable will start to make thicker gravy. So yeah, let it cook, and this is how it's looking now. I just can't wait to finish making this dish. So meanwhile, what I'm going to do, those garlic that I showed you earlier, I'm going to roast it up. So this full garlic got into a little bit of oil, and I'm going to fry it till it's lovely and golden brown. So once it was golden brown, I've added 2 red chilies to that, and it smells amazing. And what I'm going to do is add this chili and this fried garlic to the remaining cooked vegetable and prawn. It is looking yummy. The water in the vegetable has almost dried up, and all the goodness is gone into the marrow and the prawn. So it is looking banging. Seriously, it does. So here it is. This is a dish. You can have it with rice. You can have it with paratha or any type of flatbread. So it's absolutely your choice. No excuses. Vegetable is important. So you must try. So here is the final product I'm serving up. As you can see, it is looking mouth-watering, literally. So guys, no excuses. If you got marrow in your garden or if you got it in your fridge from the shop, use it up like that. Try it, give it a go, and have it with lovely fresh plain rice, basmati rice, brown rice, whichever you got, and enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed me making the video. Don't forget to give the thumbs up and subscribe. See you on my next video, guys. Thanks. Bye.